Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to solve the machine Tabby. So we are going to start with the Nmap for scanning at this stage. So Nmap p it should be Nmap. So we can find that three ports are open, 22, 8 and 8080. So now default script version scanning. So port 22 is running OpenSSH with on Ubuntu, and port 80, this is a standard web server running Apache 2.4.41. So the title looks to be mega hosting, and port 8080, this is running Apache Tomcat. So for penetration testers, Tomcat is a massive red flag and a high value target. It usually hosts a manager application that, if misconfigured or if we find the right passwords, allow us to upload malicious code and get a reverse shell. So we can navigate to this website at this stage. HTTP I think there's purposes there, so it says like mega hosting. We can navigate a little bit, start free trial, redirect to the home page, dedicated, this also, infrastructure also redirects. So we find that when we click about it also, support is also, but when you click the news, it looks like it redirects to this megahosting.htb. So potentially we can add this 10 dot and we can move on to this website again. We apologize to all our customers for the previous data breach. So what I'm going to do is that I need to do subdomain enumeration. Host pods mega hosting ATB user share setlist discovery DNS subdomains top 1,000,000 5,000. The site looks to be 14175 mostly, so we need to exclude for find unique endpoints, but there is no. So furthermore, we can perform gobuster command, user share word list set list discovery web content content set list extension text PHP HTML TXT no error. it says like there is a readme and assets, and furthermore want to check this here. But in the meantime, you can also enumerate this further, like wrapped medium directories.txt. So we can also find the readme file. I think there could be readme there. readme.txt. It says like it is bootstrap themes, nothing so much useful, and assets, it is forbidden, and files forbidden, and index page must be on page, news.php. I think it doesn't result anything useful as well. But I think when we check this, it looks like we fetch the file called statement, but I cannot find statement somehow. So potentially we can also check the proxy as well. So this looks to be Tomcat manager related endpoint, and so in the meantime, what I'm going to do is I will intercept this proxy intercept, and intercept this, and intercept on repeaters by statement, and I'm going to try to fetch this file. Nothing so much useful. So but maybe we can go further, whether we can use this like file parameter as the local file inclusion at this stage. So we can navigate, so local I think LFI cheat sheet. I think nothing also so much useful. Maybe this must be reopen this again. So I'm going to use like this kind of example. So I will it shows me the result like this. So we need to use this technique. So we have bypassed using a technique called directory traversal or path traversal. In Linux, this // means go up one directory. Since we are trapped inside the web directory, we just chain a bunch of these together to climb all the way back to the root of the server's hard drive. It doesn't matter if we use too many, so we can find that, and we can also like filter using bash, root user have bash, and ash user as well. So I think so we can conclude that we can pivot to ash user and get the root shell. So in the meantime, we can also navigate to the, I think we can, if we close and duplicate and go to the proxy, it works. If you're seeing this page via a web browser, Tomcat successfully, default Tomcat homepage, and install the Catalina home in Tomcat, and so this looks to be related to manager endpoint, and this package installs two web applications that can help managing this Tomcat instance. Once installed, you can access the manager web app and host manager web app. For security reasons, using the manager web app is restricted to users with role manager -GUI. The host manager web app is restricted to users with role admin -GUI. Users are defined in this. Maybe we can try use this. There's repeater. I think we can use this. It doesn't show something really useful. But it is just the default page, so system administrators could customize the file path. So we can also look into the alternative file path regarding tomcat-users.xml. So I think Tomcat, I think just we can it says like comp. I think we can also find more. Tomcat. Maybe you can use like this. So Catalina base is like according to this. Catalina base, this. Not sure whether this could be effective. Tomcat. It also doesn't return anything. Catalina base con doesn't return as well. Native. Catalina base. Maybe we can potentially use Catalina base we have used already. But like we may use this endpoint, like this is also popular. I think there could be comp. Host manager app. Catalina base. Maybe Stack Overflow. Which just could not load. Maybe we can Tomcat server we can find the Tomcat server configuration here. It doesn't also show. I think we can just like use this home and maybe maybe you can also try this endpoint as well. It looks like you can find the data inside. So if you look into this, the Tomcat user with this password have the admin and manager script permission. So it looks to be we can use this as the, if you look through this manager web, the user who has the permission to access manager web app can be the Tomcat. So I think it also has like admin related permissions, so then maybe you can access like this. So Tomcat and copy and paste. It looks like there is manager access denied error. Maybe we can look into Tomcat manager documentation further. Manager how to. So we can see the introduction, deploy a new web application, deploy. So potentially we can deploy a new web application where it contains reverse shell. So reload an existing web application. So we can go to the deploy part. From here, upload the web application archive WAR file that is specified as the request data in this HTTP request. Install it to the web corresponding virtual and start deriving from the specified path. Install it into the app base directory. From the specified path could be this. So it looks like we can deploy the application at the path there. So we can deploy the application where it contains the reverse shell. So maybe you can try this method, like we can say like Apache Tomcat WAR deploy reverse shell. Web shell application for so maybe we can try this method. But it is little bit slow, so need to. So my theory will be make this reverse shell like this 10 10 14 3 5, and then we can like deploy this reverse shell related app with the path shell, maybe shell. I think it is not localhost but 10 like this. I think, but cat etc host full clarity mega hosting.htb hosting.atb. So I'm going to create this at this stage. So create this. It becomes weird. So at this stage we can use the credential again, Tomcat. I believe it was like this one, and what I'm going to do is upload file, which is repshare.r to where megahosting.atb manager. I think we can also copy and paste this. Perfect. So we have successfully deployed this. So we can like curl and http mega hosting atb and shell. I think we can. Perfect. So at this stage we can perform shell stabilization and export term extern. So we have our shell and we have stabilized it. Now we could spend hours manually digging through directories looking for misconfigurations, but we are going to work smarter. So we are going to use limpias at this stage. So limpias GitHub, and this wget python 3 HTB server 9001. I think I have already limpias, so that's the reason why it becomes like .1. So I'll just like transfer curl, but before that I can move here and curl So I would like to transfer here in my attacker machine as well. Mega hosting. So we can find the file here. So we can look for this at this stage. There is like snap-in LXC container. There is Ash user and root user. I think we have found something interesting, which is like this backup file. I think we can copy and paste. And we can navigate this. I think here. Unzip. I think it requires password. So the thing that we can do is we can run Python again. We can get this this file again. Message file not found. Maybe we can transfer this file tmp and tmp. I think I did mistake, but so we can crack the password, the prompted password. So before we can crack the password, we have to translate the zip file's encryption into a format that our cracking tools understand. We use a built-in utility called zip2zone. This tool rips the cryptographic hash out of the file's header. We redirect that output into a new text file called zip_hash.txt. So it will be like zip2 and I think something. So we crack this password. So we can unzip this using this. Perfect. So we can navigate tmux file. Nothing useful. Files looks interesting, but there's nothing. We can go to asset. Nothing interesting. What could be HS, something like this. cd cat grab pass. There's nothing. I think we can try credential as well. Credential, nothing useful. Or we can in case like -I to ignore case. So at this stage, but we found that the zip file is encrypted and the as user has the permission, like as user created this. So maybe we can like at this stage sudo ash and admin. Perfect. So we can access the as user and we can type id. I think the LXD group, the LXD is something that we have found regarding the container related. At this stage we can look into what LXD is, and I think there is, if you look into this pwd So that is the documentation. LXD is a modern, secure, and powerful system container and virtual machine manager. It provides a unified experience for running and managing full Linux systems inside containers or virtual machines. LXD supports images for a large number of Linux distributions, official Ubuntu images, and images provided by the community. And REST API allows you to easily set up a system that feels like a small private cloud, any type of workload in an efficient way while keeping your resources optimized. So there could be, maybe we can check reverse shell GitHub maybe. GTF for beans maybe. I'm not sure clearly, but at least we can try. LXD. There is no LXD, and there is LXD. We don't have sudo, but cursive. I think we may potentially run the this configuration. I think NSLA. Hmm. I think I'm not sure about the Ubuntu version, so maybe I can just check like an LXD and vulnerability. I think just like GitHub Linux privilege escalation in Linux. So it looks like this is related. So how a member of a local LXD group can instantly escalate the privilege to root on the host operating system. I think this is something that we want to find. So I think we need this further use LXD. Maybe we need to do how to do this. Install sudo. I also need to check GitHub. I think I can just send Alpine Linux. I think we can find more like better guide which contains escalation, where we even can download the something like this, where we can even prepare the container. This is built Alpine Linux images for LXD, something that fits our situation the most. So first step will be git clone on the attacker machines. It will be this cd lxd, and then go into the newly made directory called and build the Alpine image using the following command. If the script successfully executed, it may compile in the tar.gz format that contains the Alpine Linux container. So we need to send the Alpine Linux container to the target. If it runs successfully, it looks successful, and Python 3, and then curl. I think we need to check what we need to curl. Something like this, xd. This looks to be the file. This one is intended. And finally, we need to actually exploit this. For gaining root privilege, we need to import the privilege downloaded container into LXC. After that, we need to give the container privileges at the. So this looks to be the privilege. So gaining root privileges, import the privilege download container into LXC, which looks to be like this. Import, and container privilege level is like this, and at the root directory as a mount point, this looks to be this process, and start the container, start the ignite container, and it is also execute the shell to get the bash shell. And then if you like go this path, it will be the root path of the root user. I mean, not the root path, but like the deep, just the path with this, like home. It is not home, but how can I say, the top path. So we can perform this further. So we have transferred this and import. I think this should be not running, so as we need to, I think, lxc image import Alpine and alias my image and then this command no storage pool found. What if I just move further? Need to initialize before using this. Would you like to use I'll try use this, I believe. Perfect. So start ignite and who am I? Perfect. So that's how we get the root shell. And if we move into the mnt root, it will be the root folder of the Tabby machine. So yes, so root, then we can have the root flag. So we get the root flag. So I hope this video can be helpful, and see you in the next video.